What's up? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
Doing fine. Can't complain. All right, we're gonna jump into it though. You think the world is headed to polyamorous?
Mm, do I think? I mean, I think it's already there. To be honest, everybody's with everybody. So, isn't that what polyamorous is? I
Basically,
mean, they might not agree, but I think that's where the world is right now.
why you think gay marriages exist but not polygamous polygamy?
What I think gay marriages, but polygamy. I mean, in other countries, polygamy is okay. So they got marriage that's polygamous.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, I think they're getting there.
yeah,
I think that in the United States, it used to be black and white, but now it's not. So they opened it up to gay marriage, and I'm sure that they'll open it up to polygamy soon. I mean, it's really once you watch reality TV shows,
right,
that's as soon as that comes out, then everything becomes acceptable.
right, right. I mean, if you got baby mamas or baby daddies, and you in another relationship, you basically are polygamous. So if you got multiple boyfriends and girlfriends, that's polygamy right there. So
Yeah, absolutely.
you
So I mean,
might as well just have a polyamorous marriage at this point. Right.
not for me, but maybe for others, they might as well. I'm not for it.
Okay. Do you feel like there's any benefits to being polygamous?
No, no. I think it's more problems. Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you feel like society is built for monogamous or polygamous?
Do I feel like society is built for monogamy? No, I don't. I don't feel like society is built for monogamy. Polygamy? Yeah, I think that's very accepted. But health wise, do I think it's effective? No, I think that that's just a setup for disaster.
Do you think you think Jesus was polygamous or monogamous?
Mm, I don't know when it comes to the Trinity how that would, go into effect because it's a relationship with the Son, Father, Holy Ghost. So that is a multi relationship. But as far as polygamy, I think that's more sexual. No.
Uh, I think he was asexual,
Yeah.
but that's just me.
But
Okay, okay,
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I know that he was in a relationship with the father,
okay.
but I think that's more of a different kind of relationship
So you had sex before or after marriage?
before.
Okay. And why before?
Oh, well, honestly, I dealt with abuse or so before, or my first time, it definitely wasn't something that I knew I was agreeing to, if that makes any sense. And then after that, it was used as a more of a power trip to me. So,
Why are marriages sexless?
why are marriages
Yeah.
sexless? That wouldn't be a question for me because my marriage was not
Okay. Do you feel like there's an excuse for somebody like for a man to cheat if he's having a sexless marriage?
an excuse to cheat. No, I don't. Well, shoot, I don't know because I feel like men need respect and relationship in regards to sex. I feel like that is a necessity. So I don't think that's an excuse to cheat. But I don't think it is easy not to. I don't agree on a sexless marriage. I feel like that is a duty as a wife.
If a woman is truly conservative, what would be the reason for her to keep working after having children if the husband can support them both?
What would be the reason? I mean, she loves what she does or has a passion for it. So, in a traditional aspect, yeah, the woman is supposed to stay home and, clean or do whatever. But I don't necessarily agree. When you look at a Proverbs 31 woman, she had businesses, she bought land, she did something else. So, I mean, I don't think that for me, my passion is to be a mom, to stay at home, to be able to do those things. However, I feel like if you have the opportunity to, as women, you're going to produce more fruit, more business, more money, more things. So that's just me. I don't really know if I answered that question correctly, but
What is your opinion? Okay, okay. Why you feel like a lot of women want to be married, have a wedding, but they don't want to be married, and they want to be a bride, but they don't want to be a wife?
Because a wife is a lot of work. Wife is
Okay.
work. So you're supposed to be a helpmate. You help. So being a wife is not easy, and I don't think a lot of people are prepared for it. I know I didn't know that it came with so much. So I was like, oh, okay, being a bride is easy. Like that, the engagement, that honeymoon season, that is easy. You're receiving. Being a wife, you are now giving, nurturing. Like you put out more. It's not as easy as it looks.
Should women go to jail for falsely accusing anyone of sexual assault?
Yeah, I mean, that can ruin someone's life and their reputation. So I definitely think that can be um, an offense for sure. I don't think that ruins your life, your character, your future. So yes, I definitely think that you should probably go to jail for that.
Do you feel like once a woman what's your thoughts on like when they do accuse a man of a sexual assault?
I don't
How come?
really.
Wait.
Okay.
Let me finish. The woman remains anonymous, but the guys get put on public display. And you're supposed to be innocent to proven guilty or until the trial. But I feel like, in my opinion, do you feel like they should wait till the case is resolved or there's a conviction, or they should keep both parties anonymous? Because they keep the woman anonymous for her safety, but they keep the man out there for everybody to know or whatever, and they can court of public opinion without even having any facts or the other, without judging. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that's a little bit hard because it's a touchy subject. For me, in my situation, is the only one that I could talk about. I was in that situation to where nothing was done for me. So the guy got a lawyer, and immediately there was nothing that I could do. So I don't I don't know about keeping men anonymous or women anonymous. I think that the whole trying to get anyone convicted when it comes to that specific thing is hard. So I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. Who do you start to dislike the more and more you get older?
People that are not accountable. That's what I'm starting to dislike most. People that are like, oh well, my circumstances, or oh well, that's just the way I am. I can't stand it. That's what just the way I am person. Um, because no, that's what the way you choose to be. So as I get older, that bugs me.
Do you believe success is more about self discipline or passion?
Passion.
Is happiness a choice we make or something we experience based on life circumstances?
I think it's a choice.
What's a sign of very low intelligence?
Repeat that.
What's a sign of very low intelligence?
Anger and the lack of self control.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. If a woman dress sexy, that means she wants sex.
No, she might just be embracing her body, and that's something I think maybe if they dress sexy, are they trying to get attention? No, I don't necessarily think that way. I think that they're just embracing who they are, embracing their body. Now, I'm all for modesty because I realize when you're walking into a gym or into a mall, like it's very hard for someone not to look like you're. It's an open invitation when you are dressing a certain way. But I don't necessarily think that they're looking for attention necessarily. I just think that they might be a little bit just in a stage of their life where they're don't know
Okay.
what door they're opening.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna move on. Why is the society why is society more sympathetic to gay men instead of straight men?
I have no idea. Men have it hard, and maybe because they act more feminine, and you're supposed to protect women. Most people think, but I think men have it. entirely too hard, and they definitely need to be protected and honestly helped. Y'all got it hard out
Right.
here. And
Right. Why you feel like more women are not advocating for men rights, like they do for gay rights and other and transgender rights?
because they've been hurt, probably by a man. Because I think it starts with the relationship with your father.
But
So
they also want the protection and leadership and guidance of a man, but they don't want to help men.
I don't know. I really don't
Okay.
know.
If your ex won the lottery, would you go back to him?
Mm-mm. No, that wouldn't be a reason to go back.
Why women wear makeup when they break their skin out?
It don't break my skin out, so I'm gonna wear makeup because I like it. Like I think every little girl wants to put on their mom's lipstick. So I think if you take care of your inside, you don't really got to worry about what you're putting on your face as much. Clean your brushes, ladies.
What is the minimum salary for your future husband?
I don't want a future husband.
Okay.
Mm-mm. So nope.
What's
And
the
I don't think the salary is as much as important. I like the little things.
okay? Why do you think money is so important in relationships nowadays?
Because society is not allowing people to have time. So money equals time, and since people don't have time, stressed out, and so that's why I think it's important right now. The time, the freedom to do what you need to do or want to do, even to have a relationship or a family, you need time, and for that, you need money.
What age is a woman in her prime?
Hmm. Their prime. I want to say 30. I used to think maybe like 1920s, the 20s, but I don't think we know what we're doing. I think as adults, we don't know what we're doing. But 30, getting to 40, I think women start to know who they are. So I
What
would
what
say
prime?
30.
What prime is for a man? His prime.
Mm. I'm not a man, so I don't know. But my mom says 40 something. These people, men start maturing at 40. However, I don't necessarily think that's true. I think how men are raised shows maturity or what they've gone
What,
through.
what's wrong with dating in 2024?
Sex. People
What do you
are
mean sex?
quick. It's not okay. People are looking for the microwave relationship. In my opinion, it's not like the slow and steady wins the race. It's like, okay, let's immediately love bomb. Let's immediately get to, Netflix and chill, and we'll figure out our goals, morals, and everything else later.
Right, right, okay. Uh, that's part of manipulation, by the way. Love bomb. You just doing all this gift stuff and everything. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely.
uh, why do you think women are more likely to cheat than men?
I think we're more emotional. And I don't think women are more likely to cheat. I think it's when needs aren't met, being a human at all, you're more likely to cheat. I think that's it. So I think women are less likely to get caught. I don't think that they're
Based
more
off
likely to cheat.
based off the stats I was reading, women get bored with monogamous relationships first than men.
Who's taking these tests?
Uh, they get bored with having regular sex. They want thrilling, captivating, sex like that. You know,
I think it's less about the sex and more about the intimacy and connection. I mean, intimacy and connection is important, and that's coming from someone that my love language is physical touch, but intimacy and connection, separate from sex, is most important.
uh, okay, okay, okay. Why do women lust at the bad boys?
Daddy issues,
And how do bad boys treat women?
disrespectfully,
Why do they
like
make? Why do they?
disposably.
Why do they procreate with them and continue to chase them until they get older in their 40s and 50s, and then they finally realize it?
Self worth. So I don't think it's necessarily. I really feel like it begins at home with dads, or what love is being poured into the household. Because I know that any woman that I know that has a really good relationship with their father has a really good relationship with herself, and then they know their worth, so they don't go for the bad boys. They just know, like, no, that's not what I want.
What's the weirdest place to get turned on at?
Mm, that's a weird question. The hospital. I don't know, somewhere where people die, like the cemetery, like that. That's off to me. I think that's a little morbid. Any morbid place.
Okay, okay. What's the longest time you went without sex?
Mm, oh, that's personal. Um, Maybe almost 2 years.
Okay, that was too personal right there for you.
Hmm?
That was too personal.
Uh, it was a little touchy. I mean, it's kind of in my business, but I
Okay.
did sign up for this. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man. I'm trying to be in your business, like Wendy Williams
Oh,
used to be. But
oh no, no, no. I know this is recorded,
what's a
and
red
things thoughts might change.
what's a red flag at a guy place?
A red flag at a guy's place. I, I would. I don't even know. Girl stuff, like a woman's things, or their
Okay.
mom's picture everywhere. I think that would be an absolute red flag for me. Like I would have to walk out. Any.
All right. I'm gonna ask you another personal one. You ready?
Maybe
I don't think you.
I might not answer it.
I
Yeah,
don't think you gonna answer. So, what's your thoughts on the Diddy case? Do you feel like those people are victims or volunteers?
victims.
Okay.
But I do also feel like the silence, like it could have probably been less of an effect, or if someone would have spoke out sooner.
Well, why do you think? I mean, okay. Well, how come they victims if they volunteered to go there and they still continue to do it? Now, I don't think they was victims every time. I'm pretty sure they consented and they was okay with him allowing to do whatever they wanted to do.
Mm, I think there were victims still, because I think everything starts in your mind first. So sometimes you don't even know what you're stepping into until you're in it, and then you have a mindset where you don't even if it, either you don't know it's wrong, or you're already like, if I don't do this, then I won't get the thing that I want to get anyway. So it's kind of like, oh, I'll get it over with because of the benefits that come with the abuse.
What's something you wish society understood better about women's mental health?
That is fragile, and then they can't do it all. And as much as women try to say that they're independent, or they don't need a man, or don't need people, that is not true. Women are very fragile, very emotional beings, and I don't think that people realize that even though they portray to be strong, um, not every time are they. Sometimes they just need help and they don't know how to ask.
Okay, are you voting for Kamala or Donald Trump? Kamala?
No, no, I don't believe a woman should be in office, and um, I don't believe that she's for the people. First of all, let me say that I don't believe anyone in politics is for the people if they haven't had student loans that they took out, if they haven't worked at McDonald's, like I can't relate to them. You know what I mean? I think because she's a woman of color, everyone else wants you to go with her, but that's not necessarily who I would choose.
Mm. Right. Why you gonna feel like a woman is ready to be in office?
Mm, I don't. Emotions. Have you seen most of her like interviews? I think we're very emotionally charged. So I think it needs to be a check and balance. Maybe not necessarily just a woman. I think it needs to be uh, a couple, like a married couple, to be honest. So I think she's very emotionally charged, and I'm just not.
Why?
I'm not getting on the bandwagon.
Why? Why you? I feel like most people are voting her because she's trying to ban abortions. But my thing is, why you just can't keep your legs closed or just goddamn, use protection.
Coming from somebody that has been sexually assaulted, and my body, my choice. When you sign up to have sex with someone, that is consent to have a baby. Like that is what it is for. Now I know about, okay, well, if someone was sexually assaulted and that it resulted in a baby, you never know if that baby would be the next president. You don't know if that baby would save the world. You don't know if that baby would cure cancer. So I feel like every life is important, no matter what circumstances it's come out of. I recently met a girl that did go through that, and she didn't abort the baby, and it's such a beautiful thing that she didn't, because he's amazing. You know what I mean? Even coming outside of sexual assault. So I know that's touchy. I know a lot of people will try to cancel me, but I can't get with ending a life when people don't even want to euthanize dogs for biting someone. So like, you take care of pets more than you would take care of, you know, life, babies, children.
Uh, who you think is most likely going to win? Who you think going to win? Probably.
Probably Trump. He's already been the president.
Mm-hmm. Why everybody keep thinking she's black when she's clearly not even identified as black, Kamala Harris? Because she went to a black sorority. There's no pictures of her family, and she does not 100% black.
I don't really know. I don't know why. I mean, people think what they want to think. So
Mm-hmm.
no matter what you say, everybody has an opinion and they think what they want to think. So if they're like, oh, she's the best because of this, they're going to think whatever they want. Whatever that is relatable to them, that's what they think. Whatever makes them think like, okay, this is why I want to vote for her, because she's like me. I think that's why most people are voting for Kamala, because she's like, oh, she's like me. She's a sister, or
Mm-hmm.
she's Latin, or she's this. That gives them the, she has a relatability aspect of things.
Are you a Democrat or Republican?
Neither.
Okay. Do you feel like politics and religion matter when it comes to dating?
In what sense? I
Uh,
guess I don't understand that question.
I feel like does it matter when you looking for some wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever?
I didn't think so before, but I think when it comes to Democratic parties or politics, it's important to know where someone stands, because the stand might be a deal breaker. So yeah, it might be a deal. Like, you might be like, oh no, I definitely don't feel that way, or I could say, oh, I'm voting for Trump, or oh, I'm voting for Kamala, and their entire family is Democrat, or their entire family goes to a certain belief, and that will end your relationship. So I definitely think it should be a conversation.
Right, right. I appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks a
Of
lot.
course. You're welcome.
Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video. We out.
All right, bye.